Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. Mhm. Yeah. What up, y'all? Check it out. I gotta start being more productive. So I said, let me go live. Let me go live. But, I had to think about what I want to talk about. I know it's what, 3:35 in the morning. I'm like, oh well, ain't nobody gonna be up right now and all the other type of stuff, right? But I'm like, well shoot, if ain't nobody up right now, so what? You know what I'm saying? They'll get it. But that's a lot why I don't be going, live a lot like that. Not a lot, but that's what prevents me sometimes because I'll be worried about, oh, it's not too many people coming in and all that other type of stuff. Instead of just, um, having the content there for y'all to go to, right? Right. So, you know, um, that's what we're doing. Let me see what the comments at. But I'm gonna get some time for it to come in. I see it's one person in here, we just started it. But I just want to just give a little advice, tonight about if you didn't knock it, right? Y'all ever been in a situation where let me turn this down, seems like it's too loud. Y'all ever been in a situation? Y'all ever been in a situation where it's like, oh, what's up, David Robinson? That's my day one. Man, you such a breath of fresh air, man. Man, good to see you. Yeah, man, I was just saying, um, a lot of times, like I don't be planning all the time, like to go live, like, oh, I'm gonna plan to go live, or, it's not like that. I be going like, when I'm inspired to. But then a lot of times when I'm inspired to, will be getting in the way is I'll be like, oh, well, like times like tonight, right? Like, oh, well, ain't a lot of people gonna be up right now and they ain't gonna really be able to listen to it as far as live, right? But I gotta start looking at it like whoever catch it live, then that's more of a blessing in the sense of for them in the sense, or for just it's meant to be more that way. You see what I'm saying? And then because it's still to be posted, and then people could just get it later, right? So that's just the thing, you know what I mean? So here we are. So I'm gonna just try my best to just as time goes on, um, just anytime I'm inspired to say something, just do it then. No matter like who's there at the time or not. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm on right now. So now that's the thing. So I'm gonna talk about tonight is this or this morning is, you know, shout out to them niggas, that's calling a pimp phone, asking questions about a bitch that he didn't even knock from him. You see what I'm saying? Meaning this, right? You have a little bitch or you got a hoe and she ain't with you no more for whatever the bitch could have blew up or you fired the bitch, whatever the case is, right? And she might still be back on your line or playing little dumbass games or whatever the situation is. But the thing is if you didn't knock her right, don't go through the host phone. Start calling numbers, on some like, hey, who's this? You see what I'm saying? Who's this? Hello, who is this? You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. Uh, who is this, right? No, why you answering? No, why you calling for the bitch phone? Oh, this is my girl, your girl, right? So even right there, that's a red flag, right? Unless he was playing boyfriend to the bitch. But whatever the case is, I'm not with the bitch no more. You see what I'm saying? You did not right. So now this is what happens. So now what that shows is insecurity. Now that shows like, okay, well, because you calling numbers in the hoe's phone asking who each nigga is, right? So now it's time to have fun, right? So because now when somebody do that, oh well, I'm about to go crazy, right? In the sense of this. Oh, okay. Oh, you with her now? Yeah, okay. Well, how much money she get? Right? Bands. Okay, whatever bands means, right? Whatever, right? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, look. Right. Look, I'm gonna show you something. Oh, okay, let me see, right? Because he's so nose so open trying to investigate and shit, right? Now this the thing. This the thing. When you call somebody else's phone and he don't even have a bitch no more. What it does is you, especially this is the thing, y'all, especially if you didn't knock her from you. That's the game I'm trying to give y'all. Especially if you didn't knock her from him. Okay? Because now, this what happens. I might tell you some shit about the bitch, right? To get you upset. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's a true story, right? Nigga might tell you something about the bitch, right? But the nigga might show you a picture of a bitch sucking a dildo. Right? Nigga might do that. You know what I'm saying? Right? Might do that. Right? Get you a little square feelings. She didn't do it for you, ass nigga, right? Oh shit. But listen, what I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. So now you go beat the bitch up. So now you go beat the bitch up. Now you mad, you go beat the bitch up. Right. Now remember, this is all over a bitch that you just got, that you didn't even knock from nobody. Right. So now you mad. Right. So now you mad. So, but what does that do? Well, whatever, because the bitches go after it. Get back on my line, right? So now you done beat the bitch up. Bitch called my phone asking me what I tell you, right? Ask me what I tell you. See, what y'all gotta understand, man. Oh man. So look. So now she on my line, asking me what I told you. Nothing, bitch. What you talking about? Right? And then the cold part is this, right? Then you start spilling the beans. See, the thing is this, y'all. The beautiful thing about this pimping is this. This is why you never get emotional. You never get emotional. You never get emotional. It's all mental. Don't call my phone if you did not the bitch from me. Because now I'm not going to even see you as the pimping. So whatever I do to play games with your little square ass brain, then that's all legal. You see what I'm saying? Don't call my phone about a bitch that you did not from me, right? And even still, not even that, right? Just don't be calling phone niggas numbers out the bitch phone, Pete. Right? Don't do that. Don't do that because you gotta look at it like this, right? Put it like this. Say if uh, you know, um, the bitch blew up, right? And shit, nigga still trying to get action at the bitch. I'm just giving an example. For sure ain't nothing wrong with that. Fuck it, right? Now, that's not the thing I would necessarily suggest, right? Or You know what I'm saying? The bitch could be trying to come, whatever the case is. But say if, you know, pimp is still trying to get action at the bitch now. You know, you ain't calling all the time with her, but you just, you know, might have seen a missed call or something like that. Now you going through the phone. So now what? Who's who? Right? You going through the phone. Oh, who's this? Who is this? Right? So now, if you didn't knock her from nobody, are you messing up the business with her in a trip? Right? Okay, now if it is some pimping, right? Trying to get action at the bitch, what you gonna say? What you saying? Stop calling my bitch phone. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop calling my bitch phone. Now she didn't give you the phone. That's another thing. She didn't give you the phone. You you snuck and saw her password and you got it. And you took the phone and you ran to the car and you left. And you opened up her phone and you looked through everything. What's up, y'all? Y'all with me? Who up in here? What's up, David? I said we got fun. Listen. So, but this the thing. If you didn't knock the bitch from the pimping, do not call people off the bitch's phone. Okay? Because see, the thing is this, right? You know, see, because the thing is it's like if a pimp look, if the pimping called me from a bitch phone, right? Honestly, he gonna love me. You know what I'm saying? He talking to me. You know what I'm saying? He go right. He did that show. He might, you know, that type of thing. You see what I'm saying? And then still, then your bitch gonna see that. Is she gonna wanna, you know, come back home anyway, right? You know what I'm saying? Shit, you with your partner show down. You know what I'm saying? Well, that bitch is down. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, listen. So, but this the thing. That's just some more other stuff. That y'all be patient with me. Be patient with me. I'm getting back in the flow of things. I'm getting back in the flow of things. Okay, so be patient with me now. Listen. So don't call if you didn't knock her. Okay? Because see, that's the thing. That's the thing. You know, it's like and then even in that situation, see, it gets so vicious with this game, y'all. Um, and my brain started going all over the place. Now listen, um, the, the game want me to say something else. Hold on. If you did knock her, oh, okay. Now this the thing, y'all. This is kind of a little off the subject, but it's on the subject because it's the game. And this is this. You think you know that bitch, but you really don't. You think you know the bitch, but you really don't. And what I'm saying is this, y'all, right? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, y'all. You know, like so everybody who has kids or something, I guess you don't always have to have kids, but you know, like when you know, catch your kid doing something like they don't see you, and you see them like acting like weird or crazy or cussing or something like that. And you like, damn, I know my kid. And then they see you like, you know, peeking around the corner and they get embarrassed, like, oh, I got caught cussing, right? Like, damn, you know, or dancing crazy or something like, damn, I didn't know that was in you, right? Some shit like that, like shit people do behind closed doors that you wouldn't know, right? That type of shit, right? Y'all gotta find that in the bitch. Y'all gotta find that type of shit. Now, I'm not saying the get caught dancing funny, right? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this: these bitches really be a whole other human being. Like, and what I'm saying is this, y'all. This could work for good and the bad, right? One, it could be like, damn, bitch, I didn't know you had it in here, right? I didn't know you already knew. I didn't know you, you really didn't care or whatever the case is, right? That's on one side. Like, shit, wish I would have known, shit you could have showed me, right? Right. But then on the other end, it's like, damn, I escaped a bully. But on the other end, it's like, damn, I escaped a bully, right? See, y'all gotta understand when a woman meets you or you meet a woman, they a lot of times, like I say, they more vicious than men in the sense of their sneaky ways and their manipulative motives. You see what I'm saying? That bitch who's the perfect bitch for you, right? Or it just seems like, damn, this bitch is right. That's part of her. Um, like when they say wolf in sheep's clothing, that's the sheep's clothing. The more in pocket, quote unquote, it seemed like the bitch is, right? The more um, submissive in a sense, right? As she presents herself. Okay. When they say, oh, these things could be too good to be true. Sometimes they are, right? And a lot of times they are. But the more she's like that, that's more of like the sheep's clothing. She's more of a wolf on the other end, right? So on the other side of the spectrum, that's what you need to see on the other side of the spectrum. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is this, right? And this is how they rock you to sleep. This is how they rock you to sleep. Okay? It's like the rope a dope. All those who know boxing, Muhammad Ali fought George Foreman. He did a thing called the rope a dope, to where he was letting Foreman beat him and swing, so Foreman could tire himself out. And everybody thought Muhammad Ali was getting beat up or gonna lose. But towards the end of the rounds, after George Foreman tired himself out and Muhammad Ali was dancing around and blocking, right? Muhammad Ali started whooping his ass. You see what I'm saying? And he won. That was his technique called the rope a dope, right? So you got to make sure these hoes ain't rope a dope and the pimping. You see what I'm saying? Or just women, right? The women, right, still will rope the dope the man. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of by what's her rope a dope, right? So the man could get tired, right? Is what? Yes, daddy. That's the rope a dope. That's the most vicious rope. Yes, daddy. Come on. That's the rope a dope. Okay. Anything you want. Damn, bitch, you ain't got no questions. You ain't never had an issue, bitch. I got the perfect color. Nah, that's the rope a dope. That's the rocking you to sleep. Okay. That's hoping she could sell you, right? Her dream. You see what I'm saying? Because she knows what your dream is. See, that's the vicious part. See, they say, oh, sell a dream, right? Well, it's easier to sell the dream, right? If you know what the dream is that the person wants to dream or is dreaming, what their dreams are. See, you could sell your dream to the bitch, which is really selling a dream, but what about selling her dream? Okay. Now, but the flip side is what happens when she knows the pimping's quote unquote dream? In the sense of, well, all pimps want a hoe like this. I know how to be. See, and that's where it's at. See, hoes know how to be. Women know what men want. They just use it for what? Manipulation now. 9 times out of 10, what square bitch was she using? The pussy. Right? But the hoe can't really use that with the pimping. So what's she gonna use? Submissiveness. Perfect bitch. Never tuck the penny daddy type bitch, right? Right. So now she done sold you a dream that you had a good hoe. See, see, you know, it's 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 a trip, y'all, because it's like, and this is for the pimping. You know what I'm saying? This, you know, it's ain't for everybody. Only the pimping gonna understand when I say this. But does it seem like them hoes get the best production when, you know, it's like you're not really in the best standings with them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't really fucking with them. Bitch, how come you can't get money, bitch? And we still be cool. You know what I'm saying? How come every time you get in the money is when I'm 5 seconds for firing your motherfucking ass, bitch? Or when I haven't responded to any of your texts since you messages since you woke up type shit. You see what I'm saying? How come that's the days that seem like you. But the minute I say, okay, bitch, have a good day. Great day, baby. It's not the day don't be that great. You know, how come it's like that, right? See, and that's the thing, y'all. Um, you know, why does it seem like, you know, the pimping get the best production, right? When the only thing that matter is the money to them. Come on now, y'all y'all don't want to really get into it. A lot of these women don't realize their feminine is a powerful thing. David, right? It is. It sure is. Right? Because a man can feel like he's in control. And like I say, it is great to be that, but it's just don't use the powers for evil, right? Like use that on the trick, bitch, not the pimping, in the sense of that. But then don't really even use all that on him either. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, you know, it's vicious, y'all. Because what I'm saying is this: look, it always seems like when it's just about the money, there's nothing else. Meaning there's nothing else that you can. There's no other happiness you can bring to me, bitch, other than money. A good day. Why does it seem like that's when the money comes? But the moment, if I laugh at a joke, bitch, if I fucking tell you you're pretty because you look cute today, if I fucking ask how you're ask fucking how your day's going, shit, anything, then what, bitch? It's all good. Put your feet up, or you ain't got. I mean, it's just I don't. That's this is it's a trip, but that's just the thing, y'all. You know, and the psychology behind that, I guess, it's like, you know, see, I don't know how much I should be saying. Well, fuck it. It's like this. Because you could say it, hopefully people gonna understand shit, but ain't for them to get, they're not gonna get it no way. So look, it's like this. You know, a lot, you know, fuck it. Sometimes it's best to keep them like that, though, right? Because really, to the pimping, they feel like that's the only thing they are worth or have to offer is money because their self-esteem sometimes, right? If they didn't get in the game for the right reasons, right? Or if they ain't loving, what they do for real and comfortable who they are for real, they'll feel like, why would anybody else wanna? All they're worth is just the money or pussy or sex. No one cares about my talents and my mind and all the other cool shit I can do, right? I mean, I want to. Bitch, shit, I'm trying to get you to do other things outside of your prostitution, baby. Definitely. But then every time, what happens? She get outside her prostitution. But that's just that, right? See, and this is why, okay? This shit crazy. And this is why, you know, put it like this, Pete. It's a cold game, right? But if you want to get your best production out that bitch, it's all about the money. For sure, it's all about. That's the meaning is that's the only way you can make me happy, bitch. Please be anything. For real, y'all. Now, some people, some women are different. Some bitches are different. They probably get some mature hoes. But to you bitches, I'm gonna talk to the homie, bitch. If you got the pimping and you see that, for sure he's genuinely the pimping, but he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a good man, right? He's looking at you like he couldn't be the holy hoe, bitch. Okay? He doesn't mind saying, hey, bitch, you look nice today. While somebody else you might have said, bitch, you look like trash. I don't know. Now, he could have told you look like trash in the name of just, yeah, bitch, look like trash, bitch, right? But he thinks you're cool, bitch. Hey. But can you handle that, bitch? That's the thing. Can you handle that? If he thinks you're cool, bitch, then appreciate that. Don't depreciate it, bitch. Appreciate that. See, that doesn't mean to, oh, let's see how far I can go and how cool does he really think I am, bitch? Because then you'll get a real fucking awakening, ho. But what I'm saying is this. Why is it like that, right? It's a trip. But it just seemed like the best production I got. Was when I was just really just good old fashioned pimping on that bitch, right? And that's just the truth, y'all. Evenness, right? Everybody's about elevating different game and all the other type of shit. Okay, cool. Meaning this. Okay. The lines, or a bitch could go here, or a bitch could do this, or a bitch could do, right? All that type of shit. Okay, it's cool. Right? And when you've done that, right? And you see, okay, it's cool. But then when you put the bitch back on a good old fashioned track, on a good old fashioned blade, how come nothing else feels better? How come nothing else feels better? How come this just seems like it just makes the most sense? Just the good old fashioned way. I should have named this live the good old fashioned way, right? For real, just the good old fashioned way. A pimp don't care about you. I care about bring me my money, bitch. Bitch better have my money. That's what I'm getting at, y'all. For real. It's a business. See, and that's where lines be getting blurred, y'all. Gang, keep talking to me. God, keep talking to me. I've been getting lusty, y'all. Y'all just gotta give me a minute, and it's what I get for it. But look, on the real, for those y'all know where I'm at, right? It's been going down lately, y'all. For real, been on lockdown for like last 2, 3 months off and on, and I had to get back on. Some things got taken. All come on, y'all. This is stuff I don't be saying all the time, but you hear. But my point is I've been rusty, but so I'm tapping in for y'all. But this the thing. I don't be writing nothing down and all that shit. But this the thing. These bitches, and when it comes to the game, the good old fashioned way, y'all. When we start trying to, oh, she's my woman too. Fuck all that shit. When is, oh, try to get her to do something else. Fuck all that shit. when it's, damn, I've gotten too comfortable doing other shit. Put that bitch back down. See, down ain't. Are you down? The bitch is on the lines. That's not down. Your bitch ain't down if she's on the lines. P. Okay. Your bitch ain't down if she's doing webcam. P. Your bitch ain't really even down for real. Even if she's just freelancing. Right? Stop playing with the game, put the bitch on track. Right? Do you understand and remember the beauty of really what this shit is? But what I'm saying is this, right? The good old fashioned way. See, it's a reason. You know how they said this, y'all. And look, this is what I'm saying. Now, I'm trying to say, okay, it's like this. I'll use an example, like cars, for example, right? Like, I'll just say like they say the cars, made back in the day was, stronger. You know what I'm saying? You can run into a old 75 Cadillac, right? And run into it, run into that brick wall and barely make a dent in the bumper type shit, right? While a new car will be total. Okay. Now that's kind of like how it is with the game, in the sense of when it comes to just, this is a business. Okay, yeah, bitch. Look, like I say, if you're a manager, right, and you got employees that you manage, okay, you're gonna be cool. They work for the company, you're a cool manager, right? But it's still business. If they do something, they gotta get fired, right? It ain't feelings, but you're a cool manager, right? But what I'm saying is it has to be that way, y'all. Everything else, fuck it, yes, bitch. The only thing, bitch, that's gonna satisfy me is money with you, bitch. Period. But see, the thing is this, right? Once you get the money, see, now this word, see, now this, see, here we go. Here we go. See, hold on. See, I'm just sipping on something. Now look. But this is what happened. Now this is why this is very important, y'all. If you can't do nothing else with the money, I'm not finna say, oh, that's why it's important to invest it, right? You mind fuck investing, right? Save your money. And your money will save you, okay? Now, I'm the main one to be like, don't be a slave to saving, you know what I'm saying? Shit, either we could save or we could shit make some more, right? All that type shit. But what I'm saying is this. It was a time when, the pimping didn't spend a bitch money until after she blew up. Or he wasn't with her no more. You know what I'm saying? Shit with a bitch leave, yeah, party on this bitch type shit. Right? But I'm gonna save every dime. You know what I'm saying? Why you're here, baby. Okay. But what I'm saying is this, right? Because when you do it that way, okay, that definitely look, I know, not to use me, fuck it, I gotta be real with y'all. Look, I was so cold. Now look, now this actually went against me. Let me see what Dave said. The crazy thing in the beginning of you coming on social media, I didn't think you were going through what you was going through. You always had joy and fire in this game. That's why I stay tapped in. Thank you, bro. Now look, this the thing. The money. Yeah, I forgot I was gonna say. Hey, look, see, look, that's why I gotta step. Look, I was gonna come back. Look, what was I saying? What was I saying? Y'all? What was I saying? I said the money. What I say? I said the money. Then I said all about the money. Then I said save the money. Then I said leave us a party. Then I said, oh, I can't remember what I was gonna say because it's the thing. Now, if you're spending the money, that's what's having you having to I don't want to say compromise. I'll say like adjust the way you might normally do things because hey, you know, we need to get more need to get some more money. But really needing, see, it's the needing part too. See, and this is the most vicious part too, y'all. See, look, if I'm gonna get you that's what I'm saying, I love this shit. Look. I'm just getting warmed up, y'all. I'm about to get real vicious and get this layer, start unpacking and unpacking it. Let me start talking before I forget. Okay, look. Like with these bitches, right? Y'all gotta understand. If the bitch, even right, if the bitch was secure in a sense of this, why you want to make sure the hoe still knows that y'all are definitely, stable. You see what I'm saying? And that you're not really, her being on her job is what she's supposed to do, right? But it's the importance of her knowing what money is to her, knowing the value of a dollar, okay? This is the reason also I'm about to say why it's important, right? Still for the bitch to have some cool little things or some nice little things or have a little, right? It's just for this reason. Because she can negotiate with the trick way more comfortably and better and won't be feeling so needy, right? If she didn't feel needy. If the bitch knew it was right, she was sitting on whatever, like in a sense. It's not like, oh damn, what show put 50,000 in the bitch account. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is let her know what the value of a dollar is. Let her know, what I'm saying, what money feel like. Let her know, like you know, to where what you are saying, bitch, I need at least that 1,000, right? At least that right that she knows because shit, you might spend 100 a day in driving. You might spend this and this and weed or something like smoke, right, bitch? You might spend the to where it's like, yeah, bitch, $200-300 for a little $400, bitch, that's gone in a day type shit. You see what I'm saying? Right. So, but she needs to understand that. See, if she can't understand it like that, then that's what will hinder her from being able to negotiate the best way she can with a trick. Because when a trick is saying, "Oh shit, $100, baby," right? See, we trick this that ain't even enough for gas money trick, right? Or right, that type of shit, for example, right? That's what it does. Okay, it'll help her negotiate even with the trick because she'll feel more confident, right? She'll feel more confident. She'll feel more, no trick, right? She'll be able to ask for it more confidently. And the more she does, right, then that's more 9 times out of 10, she'll get what she's asking for. Okay, now, what's the flip side? Same thing with you, pimping. Same thing with you, P, right? The more that you know that you've stacked this money from this bitch, bitch, don't stop playing with my pimping hoe, right? So when they say, oh, bitch, you know, uh, follow your money. Well, does the bitch got money to still follow or does she have, right? That type shit. Because a bitch knows this is vicious. See, it's why I get it happens when I start talking too much. A bitch knows when the pimping's feeling a little needy too. And remember with the submissive control, the rope and dope shit, then guess what? Now she's in control. Oh, you're needy for real, nigga. You really need it. For real, listen, you really need it. Because look, this just gets so cold, y'all. Look, I'm giving y'all so much game. I hope y'all look, you really need it. Bitch, I need this pimping though, right? I need more pimping, but do you really need it? You see what I'm saying? Like, need it, you know? Because now she could come save the day. Super hoe, right? Or still even what? Why are you so edgy? P, chill out, guy. You know what I'm saying? Bitch been giving you right. So I understand y'all, for sure we get it how we live, but at the same time, I'm just trying, and I'm guilty of these same things that ain't, I'm just, shit, right? I'm just saying it's best to save as much as y'all can, man, from each, I mean, just period, but especially from them hoes that you dealing with. You see them, because that's what makes it really, really all worth it, man. If you, okay, motherfucker that did some pimping. Okay, now if if you really doing some pimping or did some pimping and you wake up or you got into a situation, to where you just have no money or it's bad, right? Was you really doing some pimping or was you collecting money? You see what I'm saying? Or what? Okay, you pimped for the money, but all right, fuck, what the pimping only matter how the pimping get the money. It don't matter how we spend it. Okay, pimp spend how we want to spend it. Okay, as long as you get it through pimping. Okay, but damn, you see what I'm saying? But it's not even just the money in general. I'm saying the money attached to each particular bitch. That's the game I'm trying to explain to you. You see what I'm saying? That's the game I'm trying. See, I remember what I was gonna say. Now, this is something that actually kind of got me caught up in the situation, but I got so cold with it, right? It was this. Well, I say caught up because it's just how shit just ended up happening. But what I was doing wasn't the thing that got me caught up. But anyway, look, I'll just let you know. But look, I got so cold. I had a new bitch came, right? Had a new hoe. And for how long was it? Probably for like 3 weeks to a month at the time. Right? Every day, right? Every time she brought me to the trap, I would put it in an envelope and I would put the amount on the envelope of how much money was in the envelope and seal it closed, right? Like lick it, close it for real, right? And keep it in a drawer, right? And like every so often, bitch could talk shit. Not too, like I said, it was about 3 weeks to a month, but shit probably within 8, 9 days, and nigga had to pull it out on the bitch, right? The innocence of this. How many hoes ever out there? How many hoes out there was able to see every trap that they brought back the same way it was? Not the same amount, the same whole dollars you brought back in an envelope. Never spent, never touched, bitch. Never spent, never touched, bitch. See, so now what's that do? This what it do, y'all. All the time that's being spent, right? See, because look, think how a bitch will feel. See, look, I'm giving you so much game. 16 people in here. I don't want nobody else to come in here. I want you to stay just at 16 too. Shit. Look, this is the thing. Do you know what it does? Now I do want more people to come out talking shit. But look, but what it does. Press the like button, y'all. Shit. Press the like button. Okay. Subscribe. Not subscribe. But look, dang, I forgot I hate when I do that. What was I say? Money. I'm gonna say, what it does. I was about to say something too. You know what it does. What was I saying? Money. Again, money. The bitch. money. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, look. Now, you know what it does, y'all? It does this. Picture how a bitch will feel, right? Say we get you for like 3 months, 6 months, 3 months. I don't want to do 2 months. Just say 3 months. Say she do like 3 months so far. 3 months, right? And you've been the perfect gentleman, right? But what I'm saying is, shit, she been having, she been straight, you know what I mean? She been eating better and she been, you know what I mean? Everything been good. You still been doing your thing, okay? And in the back of her brain, okay, she's thinking that the money that's being spent, okay, it's coming from her shit. Like, bitch, like, yes, it's on me. Like, she's contributing in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, boom. Then the bitch get to flying off at the mouth one day or anything or whatever the case, right? Bitch, remember say after 3 months you put short bitch. It ain't even gotta be that long. So I'll be more and more realistic for this general. Even if it's 1 month. Bitch. This is every dollar you've given me is right here, bitch. That's been touched, right? You pulled out envelopes on the bitch. Okay? But this is what I'm saying, okay? Think how that will make her feel. Right? Not, oh, it's gonna make her feel good. That ain't what I'm getting at. She should feel good about that, but it's this. I just been giving you good old fashioned, beautiful pimping, bitch. That's what y'all gotta see. I want y'all to be able to experience that. When the bitch knows, damn, that money that I was getting, he never even spent it. He wasn't fucking on me. Oh, look, that counts too, though, y'all. This goes with not fucking on the bitch, though. Now that comes with it, okay? You're not fucking on the bitch. You're not getting any sexual pleasure from her. Okay, it's my sucky dick once, twice, something, but you're not fucking the bitch. Okay? Because now you've disarmed her. Damn, he ain't fucking me. He ain't give me no pussy, so I can't be like, yeah, nigga, he getting some pussy. He ain't been fucking me. He been giving me great pimping. And he ain't been spending none of the money that I made for him. But I still been cool. Mike J. Womack, I don't understand what you're saying. No, what? Showing the bitch her chops. Yeah, I don't understand that. How you wrote it. Coming through with this game early. Yeah, And what's up, y'all? And what I'm saying is right. I want y'all to be able to experience that because what that'll do is really, really see. It puts you in a more position of power. And for sure, that's what the first P stands for sure, right? Power, right? It puts you in a more powerful position, right? Just all around the board, okay, y'all. See, look, even with any profession, right? You want to save your money, right? But specifically, what I'm saying with the game, with this is when it comes to that hoe, this is for the pimping. This ain't just for just general man, woman. This is for the select few. Okay, it's for the pimping. When you can save the bitch money, when I say the bitch, I'm saying the money from the bitch that came from her, okay? And be able to show her, I haven't touched the dime. See, can you even get to the pimping where you can even do that? Even if it's a bitch you already got, can you say, okay, well, starting what's this July 1st to August, I'm not gonna touch $1 of yours, bitch, and everything you bring back, I'm gonna put it right here and show you. You don't have to tell her that, but in your brain, this is what you're gonna do. So at least when it comes to it, you can be like, bitch, for the past month, bitch, look, bitch, right? I'm trying to tell y'all, this is gonna be so beautiful, okay, y'all? Because then what's gonna happen is, he really likes me. No, I don't, bitch, right? It's not that. But really what it does is now, bitch, what do you have to offer? See, and that's what it will do for you. So look, y'all, okay, another layer. This will help unlock, right? The little bullshit that you're going through with the bitch. She's about to get vicious now. This is what's gonna help you unlock the little bullshit you're going through with the bitch. It's because she know you spending the money. Not that it's not okay, but she knows that. When I say knows that you need her, the only thing I need from you is to do your job, bitch. Okay, in that sense, because that's the only way I can fuck with you. We gotta stop blurring the lines. Now look, she might be your favorite employee, but this is a business first, y'all. All that she's your woman shit, and that's all bullshit. Trust me, that's all manipulation. If you want the best results, you're pimping, she's like, that's what it is. Manage her, right? Oh, the pimp, he's supposed to show the bitch what to do with the money, all that type of shit. Hey, bitch, follow your money. What, do she got some money to follow? The only way she could follow her money is if what? Here's your money, bitch, follow it. Not you pimping. Hey, man, right? Let's get the ego out the way. What's ego mean? Edging God out, edging the game out. The first sin was really the sin of pride in heaven. No pride, just pimp. Pride in your pocket, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Pride in my pocket, right? That's pimp, right? What I'm saying is this. Okay. Can you? Can you? Can you put yourself in a? Can you say, look, you got enough pimping with the same bitch? Fuck it, I said July, right? I said just July. It's about to be homework for some of you niggas. July, August, September. So look, if y'all can't, right? Look, you got some time. Whoever catch this live sooner, okay? Whoever with this perspective kingdom shit, this y'all's homework, right? Baby, start July to August. Put yourself in a position to where from August and September, you don't have to spend $1 of that bitch's trap. Hers, whoever her is. So you can have two hoes, one hoe right now, three hoes, four, whoever her is, one hoe, right? But her, that bitch, whatever one you want to do, whatever, right? Put yourself in a position to where August and September, you don't have to spend $1 of her trap, and then you could show. I'm not saying the show, but you could. But make sure you're able to write. But the game is this. Can you put yourself in a position to where you can do that? If it's with the same bitch, that's why I'm saying too much. I only got one hoe right now, and I didn't even know this, but so fuck it, I might have $100 to my name, but I'm gonna start today. Okay, but you got to till now till July, August 1st to save everything you can do to put yourself in position to where from August and September you don't have to spend $1 of that bitch's trap. Just do it one bit. Like if you got 2, 3 hoes, do it one. Okay, if you got one, do it with the one. Okay, and that's more for your pimping, right? Because what that's gonna do is this. See, oh, see, get vicious. Look, you know we talk about tricking, right? You know we talk about tricking. Everybody know what a trick is, right? Okay, spend money. The trick, spending money on a female for, for pleasure, right? Now, pleasure, pleasure. You know, sex is like a drug to some people, right? Sex addicts, right? Um, uh, pleasure. See, the trick don't really want to keep that bitch, right? But pleasure, right? Pleasure, pleasure. A trick, he's sober. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't cuss. He works out, right? He's just clean eating, okay? He doesn't gamble, okay? He just buys prostitutes. That's his thing, right? Prostitutes. That's his pleasure, okay? Now, what you getting that show? That's what I'm saying. Pimping. The same way they want to say, oh, well, you could pimp on something other than a hoe. You know, that's pimping. That's okay. I say that's not, but what's other ways to trick? Come on, yeah. Look, are you tricking on that designer? Is that your pleasure, P? Are you tricking on that on your weed habit? On your alcohol habit, P? Your little sugar booger habit, P, huh? Are you tricking on what pleasures of yours are you tricking on, P? Come on, y'all. What pleasures are you tricking on? They say, okay, tricking, right? Oh, it's tricking because they got to pay for something that they normally can't get without the money. Okay, so say let's use weed for example. Get without the money. Okay, well, shit, let me start growing on my own weed then. Fuck it. Let me start growing on my own weed, right? I'm never paying for weed again. I can get it on my own without having to pay for it. Come on, y'all. See, y'all ain't ready to have these type of conversations. Y'all ain't ready to have these type of conversations. That's what I'm trying to say. We're gonna pin. Come being real with y'all. Without the slick talk, without the pride, without all that shit. I'm just good old fashioned what go on in the pimp brain sometimes. But it's real though. What are we tricking on, quote unquote, for pleasure, right? Because it's the money. That's what I'm saying, y'all. How much pimping is you doing? What you really spending your money on? See? Remember I say, okay, pimping is how you get the money, not how you spend it. Well, how a pimp gonna spend it, right? Anyway, what I'm trying to do is this, right? I know how this shit is, y'all, and it's life, okay? But what I'm trying to motivate, trying to give encouragement in ways, and right? Is to also appreciate the blessing of being able to be who we are and get it how we get it. See, the blessing in that, see, the blessing in that is, okay, it's like this. Okay, look, this is a good one. It's like this. You know how to pimping, oh, this is vicious. You know how to pimping, right? If you're doing anything else other than pimping, it ain't pimping, right? It's like in another game, per se, another game. Okay, especially like anything else illegal, another game. You square 9 to 5 shit, right? It ain't pimping. Now, if you own something, created something, you know, uh, if we took that money and invested in something legal, okay. But ultimately, if you're involved in any other game outside of the game of pimping and hoeing, it's not pimping, right? Okay, so now what you saying, so this is what I'm saying. So if I can't sell the dope because it ain't pimping, why should I be able to buy the dope? I just said dope, but marijuana, drug, right? If I can't If I can't, come on, y'all. You see what I'm saying? If I can't, what's another example? If I can't, anything, okay, look, anything I'm spending this money on in another game that I wouldn't be able to make money from and be still the pimping, then should I even be doing it? Come on, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all feel what I'm saying? See, now I'm never gonna say, okay, oh, that's tricking, right? But in a sense, if the trick is tricking for look, I might not have a sex fetish, right? I might have a weed addiction, a weed habit. I might be spending much on this weed as a trick is spending on this bitch or hoes every whatever, depending on what to call myself smoking. I might be spending, more on this bullshit designer shit that find out this comes from China anyway. Just giving examples, right? First, buy a designer, do all that P. I get it, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? I might be right. Then the trick is spending on his pussy, right? So what I'm saying is save the money. Save it. Warren Buffett. Um, that's his name, right? Yeah, Warren Buffett. Okay. There's like a lot of them rich motherfuckers, but Warren Buffett, you know how he got rich? You know what he said he did? I just saved my money and I watched my spending. It wasn't no, oh, big ass investments and I did this stocks and flipped that and crypto this and whoop de whoop that and real estate that. No. You know what he said? I just saved my money and just watched my spending. Right? Okay. Okay. What I'm saying is this. For sure, we're gonna have some fun with them for sure, right? But just a test for yourself. Have you ever in the career of your pimping saved a bitch trap for a month, not touched a single dollar with the game watching and within your pimping it's the truth and been able to say, look, bitch, you ever been able to do that? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Because see, when a bitch knows he needs it, then that's her leverage. She don't believe you gonna stand on your pimping enough to say, bitch, I'm not gonna deal with the disrespect or the whether or she doesn't believe you're gonna choose the pimping over the money. P. She don't believe you're gonna choose your pimping over the money. Come on now. See. And then this another thing. Say you're not with the bitch no more, right? You just saved your money and did what you could. If it doesn't, if it was a little bit, you liked a little bit, right? It don't sting as much, right? But what I'm saying is this. You'll know that you did your job. The worst thing to feel like is that you wasted your time, man. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, any hoe that ever left me or that wasn't with me no more that I saw later, I motherfucker, I wasted my time, right? But the bitch really wasted hers because she didn't get what she was supposed to because she ends up being a lot worse off. I ain't never seen no bitch that was with me that not with me no more that's like flying doing better. Hell no. Right? But what I'm saying is if you didn't spend all the money, and especially ain't got that look, if you spent the money and got some things to show, cause I gotta be all the way around, right? Like, well, so said don't spend the money, but shit, I bought a house off the bitch. Okay, well, for sure, P, right? What I'm saying is though, right? Or if you don't have nothing to show, okay, from the time that she was with you, you did some pimping. I pimped on that bitch. I did some pimping. I pimped on that hoe. I'm a pimp. I was pimping on that hoe. I did some pimping on that bitch. I pimped that bitch. I pimped. See, that's what I'm saying. I pimped her. The only way you could say that is if you still got some money. You can't say I pimped that bitch and then after she gone, you ain't have nothing, nigga. Now you might did some pimping on her when she was with you, right? But can you really say you pimped if when she's gone, if you don't have anything to show? Come on, y'all. Can you really? That's what I want to know. If you really ain't got nothing to show when she gone, can you really say you pimped? You did some pimping for sure, but did you? Come on, right? Because the way you could say I pimped on her, that's like the I did it. That's like the fucking sticking the flag on the moon, right? That's like the fucking trophy at the end. I pimped on her, right? This whole job well done. Oh, there you go, gang. Can you say job well done? I pimped on that bitch, right? If you don't have anything to show for what you did when the bitch was with you. Come on, y'all. Like, or did you just collect money? Or did you just collect money? Then what you do with it? See? 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 The thing is this. You know what I'm saying? Save it too. See, and it's gonna see who's really doing it and who's not. Also, is this. You know why I say save it too? It's because I remember I was doing a live right a couple of years ago. Okay. And I forgot like exactly the technical details, but in general, it was this. I was talking to somebody and they were saying how they was just new in the game, probably been in the game for like 3 years or 2 years or some shit like that. But what their goal was to be in the game, flip the business right, do whatever to get the money as fast as they could in order to invest in whatever business that they was talking about investing in, right? But they were saying it more so like using the hoe for the money, right? Like how does it fit, right? But in it like using the game, misusing the game, right? Like there's not gonna be no dedication, right? I'm gonna oh, this is a game that makes more money than fucking dope money. Like it ain't no dope like hoe dope. So let me hop in this game. Okay. Deal with these hoes, get this money. So I can hurry up and get out and invest. Shit, we're supposed to get in and get out, right? All that type of shit, right? See, that's very dangerous, okay? Because the thing is this. That's still like, you can't hustle the game, right? Like, it's a lifestyle. You so want to get in, jump so quick to get out for. But what I'm saying is by saving the money, saving your pimping as well, okay? Because you could be so quick to get this money and jump in another game. And in the other game that you're in or that you jump or whatever business you call yourself investing in, right? Now what, either the hoe ain't get less pimping because you dedicating yourself over here or what? Now you might not want to even be in the game no more. Because what? You didn't got the money and flipped it. Now you didn't what? Then now the money didn't you bought your way out to pimping, you stupid. You see what I'm saying? See, the thing is, you know, like I say, the way I be talking sometimes, it's gonna all download at once. Y'all gonna be like, damn, show this said, okay, I did. Right? That's how it happens. I promise you that's how it's gonna happen. Because it's real, y'all. So what? Everything going good with the bitch. You know, everything been cool. Yeah, she's still around. But it's just she ain't really been producing like that. The bitch really ain't. You know what I'm saying? being as productive as she could. And, all right, I'm gonna say, you're fucking on the bitch. Not too much. Well, okay, stop fucking. Then I'm gonna say something like, what I was trying to explain to y'all now. Look, I'm say something like, "Have you showed her she could follow her money?" Right? But that's really what I'm saying. Okay, let her. You gotta do this. You gotta show her. This is how you break this weird shit the bitches on y'all. Okay, you gotta show her, and you gotta mean it though. Okay, not gonna kick the bitch out. Okay. The only thing that's gonna please me is the money, bitch. You can't suck my dick. I don't want to fuck. You can't massage my back, bitch. I don't care about you cooking my favorite chicken I like to cook, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you fucking rolling my weed, bitch. Nothing. Bitch, the only thing that you can do to even fucking make me grin, bitch, is bring it in, right? That's it, bitch. I'm not giving you good old fashioned, bitch better have my money, okay? I'm telling y'all, that's going to unlock it. That's going to unlock it. Because that's going to show that you still the pimping who you're supposed to see. And I always give this example. What do I say? What Snoop Dogg say? My battery's getting low. So, but it might be all right. But look, what I say all the time, say what? And Snoop said this a long time ago, and I didn't get it till later. What'd he say? It's the most flyest thing nigga actually ever probably said. He said, first they want to earn your main, learn your main, then they want to burn your main, right? That's exactly how these hoes is. They want to earn you. Here's the money, right? Then they want to learn you. Now they're learning. So if that little pocket, a little sweet, a little bitch just sitting there like that, right? Or the bitch that's, giving irritating you. But she's learning you. She's learning how to press your buttons. She's learning um, um, how you are when the money's coming in and how you are when it's not. She's learning. She's learning. See, this is a thing. You guys got to study patterns. Patterns. That's another thing. Patterns. Sit back and see. Every time I tell this bitch good morning, this the money she make. The days I don't tell her good morning, this the money she make. Every time when I'm not fucking the bitch, this is what's going on. When I'm fucking the bitch, is going on. See, y'all gotta start doing shit like that. Do y'all study patterns? That's another P. Y'all learn all your P's. You gotta learn all your P's in the dictionary, P. Pattern is another one. You have to study patterns. Every time I do this bitch does this. Give yourself about 2 weeks, a 2 week pattern chart. Don't give yourself a month pattern chart. A month is always good. Give yourself a month pattern chart. Every time I do this, just the reaction. Every time I smile, this is what comes. Every time I don't, this is what comes. When I'm more mean and standoffish to the bitch, this is what happens. When I'm more attentive and, oh, you're my woman too. Okay, this is the production I get. Type shit. Okay? Because the cold party is, y'all, this is where it get vicious. Now, I keep going like this is because it's just different ways, right? Human beings in general want to, by human nature, people want to, it's self-preservation in a sense, right? Want to have things as comfortable for themselves as possible, even under instruction, right? So even in prison, for example, right? That's why they got convicts and inmates. There's some people in prison that are still doing what they were doing in the streets are still right, even though I'm under supervision, under the watch of the police, right? Up under their nose, I'm still gonna do me. So if I don't get caught, right? That's how these bitches look at it though. P. You can be the warden all you want, bro, right? But you might have a little convict hoe still doing little things, right? Because what we say, shit, they gotta do their job, we gotta do ours. You can't get mad at the police coming, raid your cell or do some shit and, oh man, like that's their job. Bitch ass nigga, do your job, what? Get away. That's my spots. Do this, right? Be on it, right? So it's a game, right? So that's the point. Same thing with these bitches, right? Sometimes it's like that, right? They'll be under you, right? But still, what they trying to do, still make it comfortable for them, for their own selves behind closed doors. And this is what you gotta see. This is what y'all gotta see. Okay? 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 Because see, what happens is this, y'all. Don't call me if you didn't knock her from me. What happens is this, right? You didn't never really know the bitch that you had because she rocked you to sleep. So now she rocked you to sleep. When you woke up, you woke up to a nightmare, and now you trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And you calling niggas out the bitch phone and this, and you doing this and doing all that, right? Because what? She could have. I knew she could have never. I didn't think, right? Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Now it's one specific thing y'all gotta go with. Y'all left. Y'all left. Go back to this. Now all this I'm saying, right, is the truth and everything. Now the only hope, I ain't gonna say only, but this is something else that makes the turnout so important. Because everything that I'm just letting you guys know isn't really for the turnout bitch. It's for the bitch who's already been in the game. Okay. Look, it's for the bitch who's already been in the game. Look, but that's real. You know what I'm saying? Look, the turnout bitch, because look, by human nature, the turnout bitch could still be the same way. Remember I said human nature earlier, that's where I was going. By human nature, the turnout bitch, she could still be the same way. Because she's a human. So once she gets to earn you and learn you, see, that's why I remember that's why I was saying all that. So once she gets to earn your main, learn your main, that could still be the turnout too, though. Right? However, I'm really specifically speaking about hoes that's already been in the game that you might have came across. Right now, they with you. Really, those hoes is really what I'm speaking on. Okay, really them. Okay, um, and that's the thing. Okay, what hasn't a hoe seen that's been in the game in a sense like when it comes to the pimping, right? So if a bitch come to me, right, she been in the game already, she says pimping, I gotta show you something that you probably never seen a pimp do, bitch. Right? You see what I'm saying? And that's gonna have nothing to do with me fucking you and have nothing to do with fucking doing what you want, bitch. Right? But I'm gonna show you something that you probably ain't never seen a pimp do, bitch. What's that? I haven't touched $1 in a month. Exactly. I haven't touched $1 in a month. Listen what I'm saying though, y'all, right? Because look, bitch been in the game, she ain't seen that before, right? But she's also been in the game enough to know what. Remember when I say this, y'all? Remember when I say, oh, a bitch come in the house, right? Her trap ain't how it should be. It's the day she rubs on the back of your head with her nails freshly done. That's the day that she wakes you up in the middle of your sleep and gets on top of you, right? That's the day that she gives you the best head ever, right? But what is it? I'm giving this nigga free pussy. She knows she get paid for that. She knows she get paid for that. Oh, after I know I came in with a low trap and I've been having an attitude, but all I gotta do is just suck him off and he'll be okay. And just say, okay, bitch, do better tomorrow. Right? Trick. See, y'all wanna play games? I wanna play. Watch this. Do hoes fuck for free? Hell no. Does your hoe charge you? But what about this? That's crazy. What about this? What about them hoes, right? Like I said, we don't know what these hoes be doing behind closed doors. To me, okay, look, have y'all ever had a situation to where you ever let a hoe know, all right, bitch, you know, don't do nothing less for this. Right? I don't really be telling putting prices on the bitches, not like, bitch, that's your own shit to do, right? I don't be, shit. But what I'm saying is this, don't do nothing less than this though, bitch, right? Now, in the name of motivating the bitch though, don't do nothing less than this, bitch, right? You can do it, bitch. They're gonna give you what you asked for, that type of shit, right? So don't do nothing less than 500, bitch. In the name of bitch, because you can do it. They're gonna pay for it, bitch, shit, right? Daddy, what, bitch? Um, I only got 375, but I still did it because I didn't want to miss the money. But I tried for 5. I got 375 now. If the pimpin' say don't do nothing less than 5, and you come back and say I couldn't get 5, I could only get 375, and you did it anyway. Why'd you do that, bitch? Versus, oh, he didn't have the 5, so I didn't do it based on because you said nothing less than 5. Now, that's where this works a lot of different ways. Nothing less than 5. Now, if you need the money, when she came back with the 375, right? She knows she needed it. Okay. But she didn't follow your instruction. You might tell the bitch, oh, okay, all right, bitch, well, next time try to get 5, bitch. But she still didn't follow your instruction, but it wasn't that bad because why? Just ain't the game. Shit, the bitch, I needed that money. You see what I'm saying? But then what else could it be? Bitch, I said nothing less than 5. If you do 375 because you wanted to, bitch. Hmm? Huh? Because you said, okay, well, shit, fuck it, 375 because it was something you liked about the chick, right? It's that too, y'all. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Because it's the same way with you, P. Same way with you. She knows that she don't have to listen. She knows that she knows what she needs. She knows how to please. See, so what's your choosing fee? I don't have a choosing fee. My choosing fee is you, bitch, all of you. Your body, your mind, your soul, that's you, bitch. You're the fee, right? In a sense, right? But what I'm saying is this. If she can please you, in other ways than paying me, if she knows that she doesn't have to come in with what she's supposed to, and she can still feel comfortable at night and go to sleep peacefully with no anxiety in the middle of the night, waking up and because she, needs to, right, type shit. God damn, right? If she knows she can do that, okay. And this, like I say, y'all, I'm trying to help you a lot. The bullshit, that little thing that's going on with you and the bitch right now, you have to get back into the good old fashioned mindset of just pimping. Yeah, I don't like stereotypes, but fuck it, I do now. Bitch better have my money, right? That's it, bitch. Because the truth is, y'all, that's really what turned them off. And I'm not saying like sexually turn them on. Turn that hoe on, y'all. It's gonna turn her homie on. That's what I'm saying. See? Because stereotypically, right? That's what they think they're just supposed to do, and they are, but not heavy on the just. But okay, okay, show what you saying? What the bitch do everything else, right? But she ain't getting no money, right? Like, so what we in the game for? That's the point, right? What we in the game for? Will we be pimping when she be home if there was no money involved, right? Okay. This is why it's also good. Okay. They don't always have to be together. But this is why it's also good, P. To make sure you got some other hoes. This is why it's also good to make sure you got some other hoes. I know that sound like, okay, so duh. No, I'm just saying sometimes you need a little comfortable. But it's the reason why, right? Because, and what I'm saying, other hoes, I'm not saying other ways to make money, because that's some other shit, right? But other hoes in the sense of other money. Okay. But even if you didn't, with her own money that she gets, put an envelope, don't touch it for a month each day. Put a date on it. Show, remember you said you got caught up? Okay, I gotta finish that. Long story short, my little situation was, okay, boom, bitches telling, snitching, whatever, right? They come raid the house, all type shit, right? But so where I had the money in the drawer, that's where they found. They just saw the money in the drawer. So once they didn't work out, is because that was able to prove that the bitch was giving me money. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all ain't gonna have that happen to y'all. But what I'm saying, we put the shit, bury it, put it in the same box somewhere. My shit was just in the drawer next to my nightstand, has type shit. You know what I mean? So it all went down, and they was searching the house and all that. They opened the drawer. Oh, look at all this money or envelopes with different money with different, right? I didn't spend it. I was really just saving it for. I wasn't living off the earnings. I didn't spend it. Yeah, you collected them, nigga. Right. But that's what I said. Where I said the government card, that was that. But that's all it was. Okay. But save the money. Okay. Save the money, y'all. If you didn't knock her from me, or if you didn't knock her, it ain't from me, but from the pimping. If you didn't knock her, don't go through that hoe's phone calling numbers back. Because you'll run into someone, okay? That'll tell you and give you everything you're looking for. Now you done beat up the bitch. You mad at the bitch. And the bitch then went back to the nigga that you called because she liked his brain. His brain was more attractive because he ran circles around you and made you believe whatever he wanted you to. He made you She went back to him because he made you whoop the bitch ass because of your jealousy. Because with I'm being real. I'm being real. Okay. See, y'all gotta understand. Mm-hmm. See, look, in a perfect world, right? We want to have it all. Press the like button, y'all, if y'all have it. If look, in a perfect world, we want to have it all. Like what you saying, show. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No. Why can't I have, you know, we want the whole, be able to get the money. And of course the bitch is bad. So we able to fuck too. It's a little bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? The bitch is cool, we getting along, what you want. That's how it should be. And it could be like that. But really, when it comes to the pimping, it's like, what's the most important thing? Do you want all that shit or do you want the money? We can't have it both. And that's just the reality of it. The best hoes I've ever had was the hoes I never fucked. I never gave too much, other type of affection to. And I pimped. See, it's so cold. It's like this. I'd rather if a bitch smile, right? A bitch is smiling. People be like fake smiles and shit. For sure, I'd rather you give that trick your smile than me, bitch. Just let me know that's what you're doing. Just let me know that you're smiling in front of for the tricks and not for me, bitch. I would hate to know that, you're you know, put it like this, yo. What I'm saying this what I'm saying. These bitches is actresses. Okay? It's best for you to walk around mean mugging with your resting bitch face around me and smile around the trick all day, bitch. Instead of smiling around the trick all day and coming smiling around me all day too, bitch. Cause I don't know what smile you're giving me. You see what I'm saying, y'all? I don't know. I'd rather just know I'm getting this for me, like that type of shit. Okay, y'all. Sometimes that's just what it is, y'all. You might not know. Remember, I'm trying to help you unlock that weird shit with the bitch. You may not know the thing that, like I say, is what's in the way is the apology dick sucks and the apology sex the bitch. Hoes apologize with money. Hoes, and that's where it comes back to that. Because you don't know every time. I'm trying to let y'all know some real shit. Hell, this is you show. I'm trying to let y'all know. Every time, y'all, she can, it seems like she's giving you satisfaction other than money. It takes a little bit off of your pimping in her eyes. Even if it's a little tiny, little tiny little bit, it does. And that's just real. That's just real. And like I say, how you test it? Patterns. Remember, Whatever you do, okay, so for example, because I don't know y'all's program, but whatever you do now, do the opposite and see. So I'm just giving easy examples. So some bitches, the good morning every morning type bitches. See how those days are. Versus the days there's no good mornings. See how the days are when after um see how the days are when you know, the times like, you know, you're not fucking on her, right? Or she's sucking on your dick. See how those days go versus the days that she's not. See after, okay, yeah. Well, now the bitch deserved it. So I gave the bitch some dick. Well, then after she deserved it and you gave her some dick, then see what happens after you gave her the dick, how she's performing. Ah, bitch, I'll see you go on, take the day off today, bitch. Fucking go on, relax, bitch. Sundays, chill. See what happens when you do that, how the Mondays turn out. You see what I'm saying? That type of shit. Giving y'all the game. So look, I'm about to charge this phone. I don't want to over talk and overdo it. Y'all still with me? Who in here? Let me see. Real facts to separate the real from the fake for sure. Much love to anybody that was able to catch this live. What I was saying is I'm gonna go live more when I'm inspired a lot of times. So I can be in bed live. It's because I'll be ready to go sometimes. But then the times that I'll be inspired to say something, I'll be like, oh, ain't too many people gonna be in there right now, or it's too late or too early and all that. So I'm not going there. I'll end up going. You see what I'm saying? Versus just fuck it. Whoever could catch it live, good for them. But when I still post it, it'll still be on the page for the game and people could get it when they get it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just try to start doing that more. But I hope I was able to be a blessing to y'all. You know, go listen to this shit again. You know, a lot of stuff, the way I say it might come out I say it, but then it's gonna click. And y'all gonna be like, damn, I see what Shaw was saying. I guarantee y'all. I guarantee y'all. I guarantee y'all. So in conclusion, save the money, P. In conclusion, you being able to show the bitch, I didn't spend anything. But in that time, remember though, but within that time, you're not being an asshole, right? You're not being a fucking jerk, okay? You're still being your cool, beautiful pimp self within that month that you're not spending. Why? Because she needs to see that you weren't who you were being to her because she was paying you. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? She needs to see that. She needs to see that, oh, well, he was only because he's paying me. Bitch, your money didn't do it. But I wasn't enjoying anything off your money. Bitch, I'm just who I am because of who I am. That's what she needs to see. That's what she needs to see. Okay? What I, patterns. Remember, patterns. Give yourself 2 weeks to a month, right? Even 2 weeks is long enough. Patterns. It's like a little diary or something starting Monday. I tell the bitch good morning every morning. This is what I got. She tells me good morning. I never responded. This is how she acted. You see what I'm saying? Damn, I didn't let the bitch suck my dick when she wanted to. Come on now, right? Or either way. But it's mainly when you didn't want her to. Well, like you not right. This is what happened. We're on good terms. How come it seems like the bitch ain't making as much as she could? How come it always seems like the bitch is making more when I'm 5 seconds away from firing this fucking bitch? Does she know you need the money, Pete? What are you spending your money on, Pete? Okay, yeah, I know you're not a trick, but shit, you can spend your money on all this and all of that for your pleasure. You need some mental strength, Pete. So, there's something we need to talk about, right? Save the money, right? Don't be so stressed and, oh, I gotta invest in things, and just go ahead and say, why don't you look up Warren Buffett? Save your money. You owe it to yourself. Okay, now that bitch ain't there no more, right? Did you really can you say you pimped on that bitch if you ain't got nothing to show from her? You can have, and I'm just saying small things. You can have five hoes and you can have five different cars because there was five different hoes that you had for 5 months each. And you got a car out of each one of them, right? It's just all these to symbolize these hoes I have 5 months each, and that for 1 year type shit. Something, right? Something. I ain't just saying the car, but something, right? But my point is, do you have something to show? If you ain't got nothing to show, if the time that you was with the bitch and all the time that you was with her was just able to pay bills and food and your habits and get you through the days, and then if the bitch leave tomorrow, then what you get from this bitch? You ain't got nothing can you say you really pimped on the bitch? Okay, I did some pimping, but can you really say I pimped on? Can you stamp it? Why? Because I pimped on that bitch. Yeah, look. I pimped on that bitch. Look. Where's the look at after that? Where's the look at? Fuck no real entertainment. If you say we don't want to bubble to get a track back. Hell no. Shit, she probably already didn't tuck more than did you got it? Like, see, that's another thing I gotta understand too. That's another thing you gotta understand too. You really think that hoe giving you everything? For sure she's supposed to, but do you really think she giving you everything? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like right. Just do you really think she is? But when I said by human nature, people want to self preserve in a sense, right? Do you really think she's giving you everything, P? Heavy on everything. Basically, be like, I'm gonna save $1 every day. Something, right? I don't know. Do you really think, right? See, we never know. And that's why. See, a lot of you hoes, right? It's like me trying to and like coming with the perspectives and doing all this shit, right? That's for them. They benefit because honestly, like I say, when I really sit and think about it, y'all, it really comes to good old fashioned pimping. All that trying to, oh, she's your woman too, and love the bitch too, and the game and square love and all, man, fuck all that shit is what causes confusion. Good old fashioned pimping and hoeing, that's the way it's supposed to be. And when I say good old fashioned, I'm talking about, yes, bitch, it's about the money. Bitch, yes, for sure it's about the money. Bitch, you better have my money, bitch. Bitch, you sure what I'm saying? And keeping the bitch down. Just for the game's sake, right? And you'll see, y'all, them two things. Yes, I'm the most asshole fucking pimp you've ever met, bitch. That's what they love because, like I say, everything else is an act, y'all. You be surprised. That's why I say, y'all gotta look some more, and some more homework. Look, and you got some hoes, and that's what I'm saying. You hoes that be feeling, oh, I don't want to let them see, or I don't want to, or I feel nerve shy and all this type bitch. You need to see how them hoes interact with the tricks. When y'all can see how them hoes interact with the tricks. See, it's some hoes I want to be, just the perfect gamed up bitch to where it's like, okay, boom, she get her money, you ain't right, everything good, right? But take time. That should be a requirement. I used to say pimp Olympics. What's that? One of the requirements was, y'all, you should be able to watch your bitch service the trick, right? Oh, show up, you crazy, crazy. Nah, for real. Right? Because some of y'all, you be you be surprised. You did that to me in bed last night, baby. When we find out, you gotta tell the bitch that because you saw how she serviced the trick. And I ain't saying she did nothing like off, like no weird shit or nothing. You might just, I like when you moan for me like that, right? Type shit. You never know, nigga. Right? But what I'm saying, that's that part. But what I'm saying is you need to see how she is so you see that other side. So you see how she is. That's what I'm saying. See, you can fuck seeing how she is as long as she um produce or do what I tell her to do. I don't need to see how she do it as long as she do it type shit. No. You need to see how she do it. Then you can see what she's trying to do on you. I'm giving y'all so much. Like I say, you're gonna see. I hope y'all, hey, I hope y'all do see. But it ain't nothing bad though, y'all. It's just game. It ain't nothing bad, it's just game. And really what it is, right? It's this, y'all. And this is why it's such a big I gotta figure out how to structure a live and just talk about the turnout versus the bitch who's already been in the game and really try to get into the depths with that. Because that's really two different things, man. I always say before I said the turnout is like your real daughter and the one that's already been in the game that got with you is like the stepdaughter. Like the step kid. You turn out your real kid, the one that's already been in the game is like your step kid. But that's your kid too, right? But uh, because that does make a big difference as well. Okay. Because but see, look, but then when it comes to the turnout, this is this though. But then when it comes to the turnout, you still gotta make sure you stay and are who she was when you met her. See, that's another thing because people grow during time. So if once when she pressed the rewind button, no, we first met you was all this pimping and this. Now, like a year later or something, moved out into this, that, let you feel this pussy, got you some money. Now you was just fronting, nigga. But would turn me out, would turn me on to you for you to be able to turn me out to the game, which allowed me to choose you, nigga, was because of how on fire you was about your pimping. You turned me out because I looked at you like on some square shit. And he said, bitch, I'm some pimping bitch. And if you got to pay to look at me. Or you said some shit like that. And that's what turned me on. Something like that, y'all. I'm just making up some shit, right? But you was mashing like that, though. That's my point. What about them bitches that got turned on because you was really just mashing for your pimp? What about them bitches that chose on you because, bitch, I'm some pimping bitch. So if you want to fuck with me, and then you got chose, right? But what happened? Did all that pimping go out the window after she chose you and gave you a little pussy and a couple dollars, nigga? What happened to all that pimping? Right? That type of shit. They noticed that. Okay? So listen, y'all. I could go on and on and on and on and on, but I'm not going to. Charge his phone. Be more consistent. But listen, go ahead and run this live back. Y'all press the like button. Subscribe and subscribe. Okay? Much love to y'all. But listen, it always got to be a long time. But trust me, play this live back, okay? Or if you need to, right? You remember. I know I said a lot of things in a lot of different ways. Okay, it's the way the game gave me the saying. But I guarantee you, it's gonna work. I guarantee you, I'm not wasting your time, man. I guarantee you, for sure, I guarantee everything I'm saying. It's gonna enlighten you and make your situation better. And mainly, like I say, I started off if you didn't knock her, don't call the P's phone. But really, it just ended up to really do your homework on the bitch. Patterns, do your homework on yourself. Make sure you can save money. Challenge yourself to be able to show the bitch at the trap for a month that you ain't touched. Can you pimping? Can you pimping? You want to be real with y'all? You want to be real with y'all? I'm gonna say one more thing. If y'all was gonna be real with yourselves, no, I ain't gonna do it. We're gonna be real with each other. If we all gonna be real with each other. Sometimes, if you go through your books, right, see how much you spent. The bitch may have not did too bad. She may have not been doing too bad. We can always say, well, bitch, get some more, bitch. It's always gonna be that. Who was managing the money? Damn, P, you spent it on this? You spent it on that? I mean, tally it up, P. Damn, the bitch made that. What? She didn't do that bad, P. Damn. What you got me? Shit. I mean, is that how the bitch got knocked, right? Is that how she wanted to choose somebody? Why she blew up? Because she was probably taking tally of what the fuck she was bringing. Was a nigga able to knock you just because he could manage the money better? Come on, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. Love. We're gonna go out like this. Nah, I ain't gonna end it like that. Wait, okay, let me see. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, I do it. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Never mind. Nah, I'll do it. Well, let me see. Am I gonna do it? Should I do it? Let me see. Should I do it? All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna end it like this. And you never want to be a contradictory nigga. It's like this.
Saying it again. Don't. Hey man, we got a saying it again. Don't nothing like a pimp, but another pimp. Don't nothing like a pimp, but another pimp. And occasionally a hoe. That's in the game. You want to be liked by the world, man. You understand me? Saying it again. Don't. Hey man, we got a saying it again. Don't nothing like a pimp, but another pimp. Don't nothing like a pimp, but another pimp. And occasionally a hoe. That's in the game. You want to be liked by the world, man. You understand me? And for those that refuse to like us and refuse to acknowledge us, we got to kick certain doors down and make them not like us but respect us. You understand? And that's why I'm giving y'all this news y'all can use right now. Hey man, I don't want to sit on the phone and just talk about pimping. I don't even like to discuss pimping, illegal activities and all that different things like that.
I don't even like to
Hey man, let's sit on the phone and talk about how we can do this corporation, how we can put our heads together and become young entrepreneurs, man, and own some shit, and take this shit to another level, man. Because hey man, y'all need to start thinking about the end game. The end game.
The end game. Fishes.
There is life after pimping, and I'm gonna break that down in its totality doing this little thing that me and my guy doing right now. So y'all stay tuned, man.
So look, y'all.
How many years, how many decades were you a
I
pimp
don't even
for?
like talking about
man,
pimping.
Once a pimp, always a pimp. So I'm 60, so I'm looking at 6 decades right now in the ism.
6 decades. Now,
Pimping can't say once a pimp, always a pimp. They both husbands. But what I'm saying is I don't even like talking about pimping.
Breathe pimping. That's it. I don't want to do nothing else.
Given the laws have changed, if you were starting over again, you were 19, would you still get in the game?
I love it, Mark. I wouldn't change nothing. I wouldn't change nothing, man, because the game is what made me, Mark. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I can't see myself. If they offered me a job at one of the most biggest corporate companies in the world versus this pimping and horn, I would still choose the pimping and horn, Mark. Tell me another lifestyle is better, Mark. Come on, man.
I can't let you get up here and disrespect yourself. You know what I mean? Hey, please tell me that's your wife's car that you just showed.
Hey, you should.
Please tell me that's your wife's car. Is that your wife's car?
Could be, nigga.
I hope it is. I hope it is. Because I know your wife done rolled better than that in the past. But hey, man, the game got ups and downs and shit. You know what I mean? Hey, it's cool. You know what I mean? Just like your marriage license is paid for. You know what I mean? Hey, can I have action at that? Hold on. Can I sweat the bitch? Excuse me, can I sweat your wife? Yeah, I do. You're right. I want to sweat your wife though. I want your wife to hear what I got to say. Hey, listen. No, I just want to sweat her. Hey, you can sweat mine. Hey, I got some hoes for you to sweat. Hey, listen. I'm gonna set my hoes down. You gonna set your wife down. And
hey, for the money, the record, I'm not in the game, nigga. I've been out the game.
Okay.
You talking?
I just said your wife. I'm in the game. And I'm in the game.
I'm retired.
But I want
breathe pimping. That's it. I don't want to do nothing else.
Given the laws have changed, if you were starting over again, you were 19, would you still get in the game?
I love it, Mark. I wouldn't change nothing. I wouldn't change nothing, man, because the game is what made me, Mark. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I can't see myself. If they offered me a job at one of the most biggest corporate companies in the world versus this pimping and horn, I would still choose the pimping and horn, Mark. Tell me another lifestyle is better, Mark.
Yeah. Just talk about pimping. I would like to discuss pimping. People see it like
Johnny, no you ain't the pimpin', and we don't wanna hear you say pimpin' no more. Johnny, shouldn't be hard to believe. You said you were out the game when getting chopped by Freeze. Your honeybee really wants to be the queen, but she can't because you married her and gave her a ring. Johnny, no you ain't in the game. Jive turkey, we don't wanna see you live no more. Every time you go live, I'm gonna get this money and monetize off your corny ass game for sure. Johnny, you is a simp. In a Shark Tank, you would've got drowned for blocking a pimp. Johnny, don't go live no more, cause every time you go live, it's gonna be a show. Trick nigga, what the fuck is you on? How you call yourself Johnny? It's too close to John. I laugh at you doing that clown shit, especially when everybody know John means trick. Johnny, yeah, you just too funny. When I hear Johnny Cash, all I hear is trick money. Johnny Cash, trick money. Every time we hear Johnny Cash, we hear trick money. So we don't wanna hear you say pimpin' no more. Jive turkey, you said you was out the game, so we don't wanna see you go live no more. No, we don't wanna see you go live no more. Cause every time we hear Johnny Cash, we hear trick money. You said you was out the game. Johnny Cash, that's trick money. Johnny Cash, that's trick money. Johnny Cash, that's trick money. You said you was out the game. Every time we hear Johnny Cash, we hear trick money. So we don't want to hear you say pimpin' no more. Every time we hear Johnny Cash, we hear trick money. So we want to say you was out the game.
Hey, for the money, the record, I'm not in the game, nigga. I've been out the game. Okay? You talk, I just said And I'm going to be real, just like I told Young Gold. And I'm going to be real, just like I told Young Gold. I don't know, dude. I know that I did a few lives with dude before. And I'll put this duck against any one of them bitches, nigga, and I'm going to get you, Sharp. I promise you.
Not without stealing.
And I'm going to get
Not
you.
without stealing.
Hey, man,
Not without stealing.
Let's talk about that.
And I'm going to be real with y'all, man. And I'm going to keep it all the way real. The man be asking so many in-depth questions. And it's the way that he asks the questions and the in-depth to how he going in-depth about the certain things about the game.
That's your wife's car. Is that your wife's car?
It could be, nigga.
I hope it is. I hope it is. Because I know your wife done rolled better than that in the past. But hey, man, the game got ups and downs and shit. Hey, can I have action at that? Hold on. Can I sweat the bitch? Excuse me, can I sweat your wife? Yeah, I do. You're right. I want to sweat your wife though. I want your wife to hear what I got to say. Hey, listen. No, I just.
Man, I don't want to sit on the phone and just talk about pimping. I don't even like to discuss pimping, illegal activities, and all that different things like that.
And,
hey, for the money to record, I'm not in the game, nigga. I've been out the game.
Okay.
You talking?
I just said your wife. I'm in the game. And I'm in the game.
I'm here because you ain't no novelty. You know.
and I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You know, just putting that stamp when you told me the other day that you supporting what I'm doing, man. That really means something coming from you. And I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You know, just putting that stamp when you told me the other day. And I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You know, just putting that stamp when you told me the other day. You know, it really ain't about being acknowledged by, the rest of the niggas in the community, man. You count your bread, man. That's how you validate yourself. I mean, I care less what the next nigga thinking about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? If you getting paid, that's the only thing that matters. And I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You know, just putting that stamp when you told me the other day.
You would have stayed in.
I left the game while I was in prison. I was already transitioning anyway, right? People ask me this all the time, man, what happened, man? Was you scared because you had went to jail and this, that? I said, no, man, when I got out, I had reached the pinnacle of the game. And I explain this all the time, Sharp. I said, listen, man, the pimping is not the game. The game is much bigger than pimping. I might not be pimping over 20 years, but I've never left the game. I utilize the game in every area in my life.
Let me ask you a question. What do you remember when you came in the game? What do you remember about the first chick like you connected with?
The first, I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth, man. This is when I was in Seattle and I seen these two girls, right? We were driving and me and my brother, we was in the car driving down what place called Pack Highway. And I seen these two girls in the car. They were coming this way, we're going this way. And I was like, pull it over. So it was like AM, PM, right? And we pulled over and we start getting at the little broads and stuff. And, I said, won't you guys come on by the house, right? And they said, we're Jehovah's Witnesses and yada, 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 right? And we're going to go do whatever their Jehovah's Witness thing in our community so they can come by. So sure enough, one of the girls came by and stuff. And man, I wasn't in the game. But them broads said, we're looking for a pimp. This is a true story. Are you a pimp? I wasn't. I was like, yeah, I'm a pimp. Who gave you the game? True story, man. Broad turned me out, man. True story, man. Broad turned me out, man.
True story, man. Broad turned me out, man.
Who gave you your name? These niggas faking and shaking and not what they claim.
These niggas doing certain shit. I don't know what a nigga prerogative is. But if Johnny Cash want to go and get a fly dude, man, let me do my thing, man. Why y'all niggas watching me, though, man? Why these niggas watching me though, man? Nah, I ain't say no 15,000. Nah, hell nah. Fuck nah, I ain't spend no 15 bands. Oh no. I'm glad I caught that. Nah, I ain't say no 15,000. I'm talking about with my tickets and all that shit and the shopping, little shopping I did. About 2,800 all together, you know what I'm saying? The rental car and the hotel and all that different shit for 3 days. But why niggas be paying attention to Johnny Cash so hard though? Nigga, if I wanna go get weaving my hair down to my shoulders, nigga, go get the Lord Jesus, nigga, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do, nigga.
What's happening with it?
You remember me?
Shit, nigga had to be dead to forget who you are.
Does everyone have to do an audition to get with you?
Fuck no.
Well, then I choose you.
Bitch, I accept.
Hold up, bitch, you done lost every brain cell in your motherfucking head. Bring your ass over here, ho.
Hold on, nigga. Persistence? You know the motherfucking rules to the game? This bitch chose me, nigga.
Nigga, you ain't no motherfucking pimp. You's a rest haven for hoes.
I ain't worried about you. I'm gonna let my niggas give you the receipts, nigga.
No cap. Didn't Dre go up to Seattle, was the first in the States to change the police accountability law?
Right, and then the mayor in Seattle hired him to be the city consultant.
Dre, didn't them people give you 150 racks? Persistence. Motherfucker, can you buy that?
You damn right, straight cash.
No, we're not gonna have all this going on in here. All this back talking and all this loud talking going on. This is Vanessa's place. I'm not gonna have it. Virgil.
Hey, Luna,
All
look.
this over with.
Luna, Rooster, you can't pimp for your partner, can you?
You hear me? I heard
Can you pimp for your partner, Rooster?
You right.
Let me know something then.
Been hearing a whole lot of noise from in the back there. We've been splitting these P's, dropping these T's all across America. We've been from my house to the White House. You know, the game don't go like that. I seen her give him money. Let Dre go ahead and pimp. Stay out that man's business. Go ahead and pimp, Dre.
Question.
Right on. That's all right, Virgil. Dre can have that bitch. I got 5 more just like her.
Well, nigga, that's what you should have said in the beginning, nigga. You know this is knocking season. Promises. You know?
Yeah.
And God, if you just get me out this situation.
Yeah.
If you just move on the judge's heart. If you could just have that sentence reduced, God, boy, I'll be like Paul. I'll be like David. Shipping and wanting to be a damn pimp. You know what I'm saying? It was something that came upon my life, something that I did, something that I overcame. So I'm not out here promoting to be no damn pimp. I overcame that. You know what I'm saying? Like people overcome cancer. That's heavy.
We've been splitting these P's, dropping these T's all across America. We've been from my house to the White House. You know, the game don't go like that. I seen her give him money. Let Dre go ahead and pimp. Stay out that man's business. Go ahead and pimp, Dre. Go ahead and pimp, Dre. Go ahead and pimp, Dre.
Him? You know what I'm saying? It was something that came upon my life, something that I did, something that I overcame. I overcame that. You know what I'm saying? Like people overcome cancer. That's heavy.
Let Dre go ahead and pimp. Stay out that man's business. Go ahead and pimp, Dre.
I don't have no home, no money, no cars, no none of that. So I have my wife and I go to my grandmother's house. So I have my wife and
Stay out that man's business. Go ahead and pimp, Dre.
Question.